Just about set to go now. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Michael King.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Ball. And a swing and a miss there.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Got him swinging.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there and just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Here's Jose Ramirez. One down, base is empty. And that's in there at the knees. The pitch. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Good piece of hitting going the other way with that pitch to beat the shift. You know, not a lot of guys are willing to do that, even with the shift on, because they're looking to pull the ball with authority. But it's a pretty easy hit if you want it.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Kyle Manzardo now at the plate. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Fouls one off. 2-2. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. 2 down.
Batting 4.
Here's the Guardians lineup now. This group was shut out their last game, so we're going to see if they can bounce back with a better effort here today.
And Boog, it can get in your head a little bit when you get shut out. You're frustrated. You're seeing that consecutive streak of innings you haven't scored. And you want to get off to a great start, score early, because if you don't, you feel like it could linger into 2 consecutive games, which no one wants to be a part of.
2 outs. And that one fouled off. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. And now the Friars will get their first chance. No score. Back here with my pal Singy, and towing the slab for the Cleveland Guardians, Logan Allen.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters have a hard time staying back.
And down the right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr. Fernando Tatis Jr. signed by the White Sox 2015 for $700,000. And then eventually moved in the James Shields trade in June of 2016. Backed off the plate that time. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Luis Ariz stands in. On the ground to the left. It's through for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
And now it's Manny Machado. On the ground to first. Could be two. Off balance feed. There's one. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. We'll move to the second now at Petco Park. No score. Back here in San Diego, second inning set to go. Stepping up for the Guardians, Nolan Jones. Got the bat going too soon and strike two.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Bo Naylor at the plate now. One down, base is empty. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with two strikes right there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
One down. And up next for Cleveland, Gabriel Arias. Late swing fouled off. One and two now. In the air, right side. And it falls. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Daniel Schneemann digs in for the Guardians. There's a strike at the knees. It's 2-2.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And a swing and a miss. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Here's Brian Rocchio. In the dirt, but no advance from the runners. Up the middle. They get the force. And that is the inning. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. We're tied 0-0. And we're back.
Lead
We head
off
to the
for
bottom of
the
the
Padres.
second. Now it's the
The
shortstop,
shortstop,
Xander
Xander
Bogaerts.
Bogart.
Going to count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
There's a line drive to left field. And there's a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Back against the wall with
That
2
is
strikes, but
good. The
found a
center
way.
field.
Nice
Jack
line
there.
drive to the pull side, met it out
Never
front,
all.
but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Jackson Merrill, the next to hit. That's in there, and the count is 2-2. Bogaerts aboard here at first with nobody out. Next pitch is outside.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
You know, variant speeds can be just as useful for a pitcher
That is
as
it.
movement.
The
As you see
designated
right
hitter,
there, it really
Julius
wasn't a
Steve.
great location. But
Good
the fact that the
hell.
velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes.
Yuli Gurriel comes up to hit. Snap throw to first. Bogaerts dives back. That's hard hit on the line. Brings it in. Out number 2.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just
Batting
frustrating when
seventh,
you can't
the
get it to
second
fall.
baseman,
Maybe next time up,
Jose.
he'll find a hole.
Jose
Iglesias.
Iglesias gets a chance to hit now. No score here in the second. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that's a fair ball. Around second is Bogaerts. Coming home. He scores and they have the lead.
Picks himself up an RBI. Punts that ball down the opposite field line. Just barely able to keep it fair, but once it dropped in, he was off and racing for the triple.
Next for the Padres, Brandon Lockridge. 2 outs. And that one upstairs. Swing and a ball driven out to center. Back there. And it flies to the deepest part of the park. No doubt about this one. Home run. His first homer of the year, and they tack on to their lead. It's 3-0.
Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
So 2 down. Here's Elias Diaz. Got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. 2 across on this San Diego homer. It's now 3-0. You're dialed into the show. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. That one fouled off, 2-2.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
It's almost like he's telling the guys in the bullpen, stand down, I got this.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
To third, and that chance handled. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the third.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the DH, Kyle Manzardo. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And they hold him at second. Maybe this is going to be the moment they start the comeback.
All over that one right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. That clips the corner. The 1-2. And there's a ball. Bullpen action for the Padres. Robert Suarez, the closer, is getting loose. Jacob warming up as well. Manzardo at second with 2 down. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and that is that. Guardians lead 1. They trail in this one 3-0. Bottom half of the third, and they bring in a new pitcher, Paul Sewald.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms in the sport. Now one missed.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
Swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's one away.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
And here's the first baseman, Luis Arias. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Throw on to Santana. 2 up, 2 down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is
The
an
third
excellent
baseman, number
base.
13, Manny.
2 down, bases
Machado.
empty. Stepping in for San Diego, Manny Machado. 2 outs, bases empty. Movement in the pen for the Guardians. Joey Cantillo preparing to come on if needed. Smith, a right-hander, loosening up as well. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Nothing doing there for the Friars, but they lead it 3-0. And welcome back to the
Leading off for
ballpark.
Cleveland, the
Start
right
of the
fielder,
fourth. Now here's Nolan Jones. To the right side. Iglesias fires over to first. 1 up, 1 down.
If you want to be a great
Now
defense, you
the
have to
catcher,
deliver
Bo
consistently. It doesn't matter
Naylor.
how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Bo Naylor digs in for the Guardians. Fouls one off. 2-2.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
So in now for Cleveland, Gabriel Arias. Outside with a breaking ball. Naylor stands at first with 1 out. That one is absolutely belted. Going back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
The center fielder, number 10, Daniel Schneeman.
Daniel Schneeman digs in for the Guardians. This one high in the air to left center. Lockridge. And that is that. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Padres 3 and the Guardians nothing.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the Guardians.
back, and they turn to a new arm as
Number
we kick off the
36.
bottom of the 4th. Cade Smith.
Cade
This is his 3rd time out
Smith.
this year. Xander Bogaerts
Leading off
digs
for
in
the
now.
Padres, the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
The shortstop
Outside,
takes
that's
the
the
ball. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Quan should have this one. And there's 1 down.
The center fielder, number 3, Jackson.
Next to hit, Jackson Merrill.
taken high in the draft. He's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
One down, base is empty. Comebacker to the mound. Throw to first in time.
Off-speed pitch, and it looked like he just continued his momentum towards home plate after releasing that. Perfect position to make a play and help himself out.
And this is Yuli Gurriel. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And makes the grab. That is the inning. Padres down in order, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Back here at Petco Park, we go to the top of the fifth. Stepping up for the Guardians, Brian Rocchio. That misses, and it's 2-1.
You know, these Guardians, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
On the ground, right side. Over to first. One away here in the fifth.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
So up next, Stephen Kwan. Next offered in there for a strike. And the count 1-2.
2 strikes.
Swing and a ground ball. Arise takes it to the bag, and the Guardians with 1 out left.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup got that hitter to roll over.
And up next for Cleveland, Jose Ramirez. Two down, nobody on. Just off the inside edge. That one fouled off. 2-2.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
1 strike away. That one misses, and it's 3-2.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that'll do it.
Well, with this 6th win in a row, all of a sudden, you start to look around, up and down the lineup, to your left, to your right as a player, and you say, you know what, we're good. We may have had some tough times earlier on, but this is a good team, and you start to expect this kind of play out of yourselves. We'll see if this translates into a longer winning streak than it is right now.
A shutout in this one, 3-0 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.